So, I've been playing Mario Kart World for about a week now, specifically the single player mode. And in this video, I will be breaking up 3 important parts of the game that were piquing my interest in purchasing this game: the Grand Prix, the Knockout Tour, and finally jumping into free roam and open world. And I want to talk about some of the additional features as well. Is this game good? Is it innovative enough for an $80 price? Let's talk and let's go in. So just like your typical Mario Kart session, you have your Grand Prix, starting you off with your standard characters and vehicles, each having their own stats attached to that vehicle. Not too sure about the characters, considering in Mario Kart 8 they had their own weight, they had their own stats themselves. Not too much to say here because the game just released, and as always, the more you play, the more characters you unlock, and the more vehicles you unlock. Cool. The main difference with this is it's simplified. The customization of the vehicles in comparison to Mario Kart 8. The karts themselves, they come as is. You can't change the wheels nor the glider. The kart you want is the kart that you get. Now, this piece could be a good thing or a bad thing. The good thing about this is simplicity. You pick your character, you pick your kart, and you jump right into the game. The bad thing here is customization has flown out the window, specifically for the cars. On a good note, there are specific items that you get in bags, and they have food in them. And depending on the food, not only gives you a boost, but it gives you an article of clothing. And that is how you unlock the customization for the character's clothes. Now, with these clothes, it's not for the stats. However, it's just for aesthetic purposes. And if you press the plus button in the cart section, it also gives you a sticker that you can place on your cart. Again, it's not for the stats. It's just for when you complete a specific mission. Bragging rights. So let's actually jump into the Grand Prix. As always, you got your 7? Plot twist. You have to complete all the races, all the Grand Prix cups to unlock the special cup. And not for nothing, it's actually pretty cool the way you unlock the special cup. There's a cutscene that actually shows, and it looks like they're gathering up the Chaos Emeralds and they're joining together. It's a nice touch. But let me tell you about this beautiful game. Emphasis on beautiful. The detail, the aesthetics, the music, all great stuff. Since I'm a seasoned player, I jumped right into 150cc, and to be honest, it feels like 100cc. I don't know why this game just feels so slow to me in comparison to Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 felt so much faster in comparison to Mario Kart Worlds. Maybe it's because they added more mechanics and inputs to the game to reward you for your boost and your speed. Like, for example, grinding, wall jumping, and additional tricks to go off those ramps. But even still, it feels slower. Grand Prix are your usual 4 stages, and with the load times in between, when you start from the next track, you're rolling from the previous races. It's a pretty cool piece of detail. In my opinion, there was not a single track that I personally disliked from this game. Big shoutouts to DK Spaceport, Shy Guy Bazaar, Starview Peak, Crown City, Dino Jungle, Dandelion Depths, Toad Factory, and Rainbow Road. Oh, Rainbow Road. So good. So freaking good.
Are we going into Rainbow Road? What? Oh, we're going into Rainbow Road. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, this is... Okay, Nintendo, you get your flowers. Oh, let's go in.
The Knockout Tour. This is exactly what it sounds like. You are literally doing a whole Grand Prix with no breaks in between. 6 stages each. The knockout piece to that is depending upon your lap and depending upon what place you are in will determine if you get kicked out from the race. You heard me. So for example, say you're in the first round, you better be in 16th or better. Second round, 12th, 8th, and then the final round, 4 or better. It's all the same tracks, but this is a test of your endurance. Yo, I don't know what was going on, but when it came down to the 4th round, the AI, it's like they kicked up the AI to times 10 and their difficulty spike just goes crazy. There were times where the AI was really cooking me.
Why is she so far ahead? Do y'all see this? There's no point. Yo, she is so freaking far. What was that race? What was that race? That wasn't even a race. That was a massacre.
Really, the only disappointing piece of this content for me was the fact that the final cup did not have a transition to the Rainbow Road. That's a missed opportunity, and it's kind of a no-brainer and something that should have been done. So I actually wanted to touch on the items because we actually have some brand new items in comparison to Mario Kart 8. Of course, you got your standard items, the mushrooms, bananas, red shells, green shells, the boomerang, bomb, super horn, the boo, star, bullet bill, lightning, the golden mushroom, and the notorious blue shell. There's a coin shell, which is interesting. You throw it just like a regular shell, and it leaves a trail of coins coming out from behind. Oh, and by the way, remember the traditional 10 coins? It's 20 now. If you want to get to your top speed, you got to get 20 coins. The ice flower, which is similar to the fire flower, it just freezes. The hammer, you kind of throw this like a banana, but when they hit, it hits hard. The feather is back, but instead of it being on battle, it's in the actual races. This gives you an advantage with the parkour and running on the walls when you're in your races. Kamek, which is just the magic Koopa, he turns you into different monsters. I don't know the benefit. I don't know the benefit of this. And then the final one is the Mega Mushroom, which turns you big and you can just run over people. Now, don't get me wrong, the Mega Mushroom is great, but I feel like they don't give you enough time to get anything done with it. You get maybe like 5 seconds to make some moves, and then it's done. Let me know what you guys' favorite item is. Battle mode. It's a nothing burger. There's nothing there. You got balloons, and you got grab the coins. What happened? What happened? In Mario Kart 8, you literally had Shine Thief, Renegade, like all these other events, and now we just have 2. What's going on? Make it make sense. Big, fat, nothing burger. Let's move on. All right, now for the reason I purchased this game. The innovation, the game changer, the piece of the content that everybody was waiting for. Free roam, open world. The reason for the $80 you spent on this game. Big, fat, nothing burger. Now, don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. And I love the fact that you can just go on cruise control and drive to your heart's content. But after a while, it gets boring really fast. You can jump into free roam from the main menu and you start from the place that you see on the screen. And if you push Y, it shows you the whole map. And you can choose where you want to drive around if you don't feel like taking that drive to the next destination. All good stuff. But there isn't much to do other than missions, which you activate with the P switch, Peach coins, and question panels. Now, once you finish completing all of those things, you want to know what you get? More stickers! This is why I call free roam a nothing burger. I was expecting just a little bit more from this. Like, I don't know, seeing your friends race around in those specific areas, making the free roam an online place for you and your friends to just drive around in. Or for that matter, the 2-player and the 4-player. You literally can have your family and friends roam around with you and race that way. But that's not the case. So what do you guys think should be an additional piece to the open and free roam? I would love to hear your ideas. To me, once I'm completely finished with the open world, that's kind of one of those one and done kind of things. It was fun the first time around, collecting and whatnot, but after that, I probably will never touch it again. The most I'll touch is the Grand Prix, the Knockout Tour, and online mode. That's all that's here for me. So, what do you guys think? Is this worth $80? Was this worth the money? Absolutely not. And that's the part that kind of scares me, because what's gonna happen when they do updates and DLC? Now, if they were smart, what they would do is similar to what they did with Mario Kart 8. They would update the game, give additional content, and if you have their online membership, you get it for free. Now, will they integrate it into the exclusive expansion pack? Probably. But they better not have us purchase more when the people paid $80 for this freaking game. Is it a good game? Absolutely. Is it worth $80? Hell no. As always, it's a pleasure. Like, comment, please. Let me know what you guys think. This is Shumba signing out, and I'll see you guys online. Later.
Let's go. CHUMZONE, that's where it's at. Awesome gameplay, awesome reviews, and that's a fact. CHUMZONE, get in the zone. Entertainment on your PC.